Okay, so I have to be quiet on the quiet carriage. I don't think there's anyone on this. I don't think there's anyone else on this carriage just yet. They could come on soon. So I need to be kind of quick with this. I'm testing out GordOS on the IBM ThinkPad R51 on a train. The Mariang D-set to be in fact. So one thing I kind of rushed by was the arrow keys. It was an absolute pain in the ass to get set up, and I really hope I have gotten it set up by now. If I haven't, then I'll be quite upset, but I would be able to continue development once I get to my destination. Anyway, let's...
The next stop is Blackheath. Leave here for Blue Mountains Heritage Centre and National Park.
Let's do some testing. So let's just go help. Good to know that the keyboard works on here. And hey, look at that. So I'm pressing the arrow keys and the cursor is in fact moving. And so we go up arrow, yes, down arrow, yes. What if I spam them? No, it doesn't seem to be broken. We'll go help. Now, how about we go echo, test, TED, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we go use the arrows to change it to test, 1, 2, 3, and look at that. GordOS, or GordOS, depending on what you want to call it, on the IBM ThinkPad R51 on a train. I might upload this one now, I'm not sure. However, if I do end up doing that, just letting everyone know that all the other videos, I'm not sure if they will be uploaded or if they'll be unlisted, but I may edit them together and you'll get the full, well not full, I started video documenting not long ago, so the recent-ish journey, I guess you could say, but everything's on my GitHub. But yeah, I just thought it would be nice to make a video on the fact that, you know, I've got the IBM ThinkPad R51 on the train, running GordOS. Now, it's not running on the hard drive, it is running on the USB. I usually like to flash this to the hard drive every time I'm doing tests. However, I can't do it on this laptop as this has an IDE hard drive and I do not have any IDE to SATA adapters or anything. So I will need to use external media and boot off of that. So, yeah. I may get an installer set up soon. I'm not sure. Also with scripts and commands, more likely. Right now, these are all the commands in the operating system. There's no more than this, it's just this. So, if you have any ideas for any commands or any other features I should add, nothing too crazy though, something that does seem feasible, please let me know. I think these, yes. Okay, so brightness, as you can see, that's a lot darker. That's a lot brighter, well not a lot brighter, but a bit brighter. It is controlled not by the operating system. Is any of these other things, yes, screen off, that's also, yeah, refresh, all this stuff. This is networking. I don't think I'm going to configure networking for quite a while. What about the function keys? What do? They currently at the moment do nothing, which is to be expected. I have not configured them to do anything. Let's run clear. There does seem to be another person on this train. Well, not train obviously, but carriage. They seem to be upstairs though,
This
so...
train will stop at Medlow Bar.
Anyway, this was my little fun experiment. Oh, well, let me just, before I sign off. This was my little fun experiment running GordOS or GordOS again, whichever one sounds better, you decide, and that'll become the name, I guess. This is my little video on running it on the train, on the ThinkPad R51. I knew what it was, I just completely mind blank for a second there. I may, who knows, I may be able to get functions for the access IBM button. I'm not sure what I'd make it do, but, you know, something I could do. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this short-ish video. Stay tuned. I may upload the rest of my video diaries, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay. I don't know really how to sign this off. I feel like everyone's probably stopped watching. Give me, like, ideas, please. I do have a couple. If you've stayed around this long, so obviously you know the script, like, fast fetch. I'm thinking of making my own one, baked into the system as a command, and calling it faster fetch, for fun. And then, yeah, maybe some, like, ASCII art baked into the system as well. Like, you just type in a command, hit enter, and then ASCII art will pop up. I'm not sure. Like full screen ASCII art or something. I'm not 100% sure. Please, someone help. But yeah,